Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chaz here with Ben and Justin to the It's Just Chaz podcast. We are here for the second time in a row this week. Man, I'm happy that I got my friends with me. More people populating this podcast. So,
Right.
everybody, introduce yourself, please.
Go for it,
Uh,
man.
Ben, you
all
go
right, I'll
first.
go. My name is Ben, and here to talk some shit, probably.
And then Justin, you can go ahead.
Call me Just Speed Gaming. So I'm saying my name. All right, Just Speed Gaming. My YouTube. Go to my YouTube. Subscribe. Like my videos. I play video games for now.
You know, I was just thinking about that. Your name is that's a smart name. I
It's
didn't think about it
fire,
till today, right?
right?
Just
I
Be
just
Gaming,
be
'cause-
gaming, kid.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good with your last name and everything. Yeah, so we got a lot of things to talk about today. The first big thing is, Justin, I know you've been in a lot of altercations in life because people have been disrespectful to you and your family. Ben, I know you get mad at bullshit when people disrespect your family. Tyrone Woodley and Jake Paul are fighting this weekend, right? So they're having this big blowout fight on Sunday. That's the guy, Justin, if you don't know, that's the guy from freaking YouTube fighting Tyrone Woodley, who's a UFC fighter. He's a real UFC fighter. But in the promotion of this fight, they were at a press conference, and the guy, Jake Paul's team, was talking shit to Tyron Woodley's mother and talking shit to her. Now, Justin, I'm gonna start with you because I know you don't know too much about this whole fighting game. But as a man, and as a man that loses his temper on multiple occasions when it comes to family, how disrespectful is somebody talking shit about your mother in a fight? Is that the dumbest shit you could possibly do? Like to start somebody off? Like, go ahead. Let me hear
I
your
don't
take
know,
on this.
man. I'm a different man now. When I was a boy, to get me mad, it's different. Like if you're trying to antagonize me, then I know you're trying to antagonize me. I'm not gonna get tight. If you talk about my mom, I don't know. When I was a kid, maybe like if you said some foul shit that was real, then I'll break your neck. But if you're just taking some bullshit, I might just laugh it off.
Now,
I don't know. Shit talking doesn't get me tight no more.
Did it used to hype you up though? Like if you were about to fight somebody says something about your mother, that's
Oh,
like
yeah,
probably the worst
Well,
trigger.
it is different. It's different because his mom was right there. Like the dude was.
Yeah, his mom was right there.
right next to his mom.
Okay, you should throw that in.
Yeah. That's the
All right,
that's the
so
difference.
Well, what did he say though? What did he say? How about that?
I don't even
Nobody
think
knows.
anybody knows what he said.
But it was some shit that, like, to the point that Tyron Woodley was walking away, was like, "That's some bitch shit. That's some bitch ass shit. That's the most disrespectful thing." Like you could tell it was something crazy.
He wanted to get in there.
Ben, let me hear your take on that shit.
Yeah, I think I'm just glad there was many people between Woodley and whoever that dude was that was talking to his mother, because there would have been a problem if Woodley got right to them, because you could see it in his eyes. He was not like that. Wasn't. I'm sure Jake probably said, if you see his mom, say something to him, because Jake is all about promoting.
Yeah.
That whoever that person was would have taken a bullet if Woodley had gotten to him.
I mean, listen, man, I don't know. I that was always my trigger as a kid. Like if I was gonna be in a fight, it's happened a couple times. You could say whatever you want, but if you hit Tristan or you say something about my mama, it is like, I don't know what snaps in my brain. I just always thought, like, in fights, when I'm looking at people about to fight and they say something about somebody's mother, I'm like, are you just trying to give them superpowers? Are you just trying to get them that energy to whoop your ass? Like, I don't understand. But it wasn't Jake Paul, apparently. It was his team.
Yeah, it was some dude.
But
it's all for promotion. Because now, don't you want to watch it a little bit more now? Like, I still really don't want to watch it, but a little bit more now, because you're like, oh, maybe
he talked about his mama.
But we'll see.
I mean, I feel like this Tyron Woodley, though. So going to this fight real quick, Tyron Woodley is a UFC fighter. He's an accomplished UFC fighter, but he has got his shit rocked the last 3-4 times, Ben. He's lost for us?
4 or 5.
Yeah. Like he went out bad, man. Like in a bad way.
Yeah, he's gone out real bad. He's in Bellator now, I think.
Yeah, he's in Bellator. So
I think he might be Bellator, because Bellator will let him box.
Do you think he's going to win this fight, or is Jake Paul the YouTuber?
It depends. I don't even know what the specifications for this fight are. Like how many rounds is going or what.
I think it's 12.
The longer it goes, the more I give Jake Paul a chance.
Yeah.
If he can wear Woodley out, because as we've seen over the last 4 or 5 fights, Woodley's gas tank is gone.
Yeah.
But Woodley can catch him. Woodley's got a nasty right hook, and if he catches him, it's over.
You know what's funny? Michael J. White is like his real good friend, right? And he goes, yeah, he goes, I'll send you guys the interview. He goes, oh, Woodley has so much potential. He has the power and the strength and the smarts to win this fight. But for some reason, when he gets to this fight, he forgets all of it and gets his ass whooped. I was like, damn, that's your friend. You say that.
And Jake Paul's no scrub.
No, he's not. And, for a YouTuber, he's whooped like a couple people. So
I mean, and he's been boxing for he's 4 or 5 years straight now.
Yeah.
And Woodley's always been training, but it's different training. Boxing and MMA striking, totally different things.
Facts.
But
I mean, just like Street Fighters too, right? Street Fighters.
Yeah.
It's like, it's totally different going into the UFC or boxing. You're just like, oh yeah, I can whoop somebody's ass. And they're like, oh shit, Kimbo Slice. So, well, we got that out the way. So let's get into some Marvel stuff because there's a lot today. So if you guys haven't seen it, the trailer for Marvel's Midnight Suns has made the internet blow the fuck up.
Because, is that animated?
Dude, it's so...
I didn't see I missed this somehow.
So if you guys...
this is the game.
Yeah, it's a game. So this is Marvel's Midnight Suns. So basically the premise of this game is you are going to... It's an RPG. That's what they came out. You're going to be this girl that you see at the end right here. Not this one, the one right there. You're going to be her, and you're going to be able to control her through the game and go to see all the Marvel characters in the universe and go up to them and be around them and live with them and stuff. And you're going to be training with all these different facilities. I have a strange feeling that me and Justin have talked about this a long time ago in the past. We're like, they should have a game where you could just like go to the X Mansion, go to the Avengers Mansion, train with the superheroes and be one of them. But I was scared it was going to be a phone game, to be honest with you. That's my first thing. I was like, because like every cool ass cinematic trailer, whatever. But then the stamp came at the end and said 2K.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Okay. This is going to be amazing. So Ben, if you haven't watched the trailer, I will activate it right now. But Justin, go ahead. Tell me what your thoughts are on this.
Well, after I learned some more about it, I'm kind of still not as interested as I was yesterday because I found out it's the people who did XCOM. And I'm not a fan of the XCOM games or the gameplay type, so I probably won't even get this shit, to be honest. But if it's them, but they do a different play style, then because I don't like turn-based shit. I don't like over the top view, bird's eye view strategy type shit. I'm not into that. I like the action to do my combos and all that shit to be able to move. So I don't know.
So I'm gonna activate this trailer so Ben can watch it while we're going. So Ben, I mean, can you guys hear this?
No.
You guys can hear it, right? Damn,
it's probably better without the sound anyway, right?
Yeah, it's better with the sound off anyway. It's in my ears though. I'm muted though. All right, so Ben, now having finally get this Marvel RPG, are you excited for a Marvel RPG? Because I know you weren't a fan of Marvel's Avengers. You still haven't got the game, which me and Jessica tell you, the game has improved. It is amazing. Getting through it now, it's really a pleasure. Like we started out shitty, just like Destiny. I feel like everybody had a problem with Destiny when it first came out, but now everybody loves Destiny. It's Destiny 2. Everybody's pissed about Destiny 2, but now everybody plays Destiny 2. So it's kind of like that. But the cool thing about Marvel's Avengers is if you buy the game, you're not paying anything more, except if you want suits. That's basically
which is annoying because I want those suits. They're like $100, $100. And what the fuck they got?
$100.
Yeah.
Well, you have to get points or gems to buy the suits, and to get 4 suits, it costs $100. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, they have a thing right now. Let's say Ben got the game right now. You pay $20 on top of whatever. It's $20 now. The game. You pay an extra $20. You get the end game edition. So you get all the end game suits for everybody.
What the hell, man? What about the rest of us?
But for us, it says just pay the $20 and then you get the upgrade and you get all the suits and points. It's pretty good.
The game is only $20
now. Yeah, it was. So I don't know if it came up with Black Panther coming out. I don't know if it got more expensive, but it was $20 at one point. So that's why I bought it for the Xbox as well. So I have it for the PS4 and the Xbox One, Xbox X. So seeing this trailer, Ben, what do you think?
This game looks interesting. It doesn't show too much gameplay, which worries me.
Gameplay September 1st.
Okay. So I'll probably have to wait. Yeah, it looks great. Wolverine looks crazy.
They all got these magic suits. That shit is fire.
It's super fire. So it's gonna be Marvel obviously Marvel Knights. You're gonna be fighting demons, and it's just the bad guys are gonna be demons from hell. So that's pretty much it. And Blade, obviously, you could tell Blade the movie's coming out very soon because they're pushing Blade and Wolverine hard right now.
Yeah.
He's in
even in the comics.
Yeah, Blade is in every comics right now, and so is Wolverine. So it's like, okay, we know what's coming. And look at the front. You have Iron Man, obviously, is old school. That's what everybody's into. But you got Ghost Rider. You know he's coming. Blade is the unlockable character. If you go on the website, all you gotta do is put your email in it. You get Blade as an exclusive character, automatically unlocked.
I like how they got the Spanish Ghost Rider.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
I like that.
Well, I think we were talking about this last podcast. The diversity in Marvel is amazing.
Creepy looking too. Yeah,
it's super crazy. Ben, you gonna get this game?
I have to see the gameplay trailer. I'll go off of that.
So September 1st. So I guess you know what we'll do? We'll come back on here. We'll all watch it together for September 1st to see the gameplay, and we'll review it while we're watching it. Everything's coming through loud and clear. Thanks, Moses. Appreciate it, bro. You guys can see the comments?
Who's that? Is that Moses Plays?
Moses Gunn.
Yeah, that's Mike. That's my neighbor, Mike. That's
the Mikey. Nice. All right. So next thing we got, guys. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to let Justin take the first swing at this. So I'm going to pull this right up, and I'm not going to say nothing because I have a lot to say about this. But there you go, bam. All right. Marvel's What If. Now, Marvel's What If has been very, very different from what Marvel has put out in recent years. It has got a lot of criticism, including from me, which hasn't came out yet because I haven't said it yet. But Justin, you can go first. Tell me what you think about the series so far. Then Ben, you can go next since you're new to the series today. And then I'll go last since I've been watching it and reading the comics for like ever. So go ahead.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm surprised at the animation style. I liked it. Like when it comes to anime's been trying to push the CGI shit, and I don't like the way it looks. It looks choppy and robotic. It's boring. But this shit is smooth. The cell shading makes it look still kind of animated. It's nice. And I like the story so far. The Captain Carter one was pretty good. The T'Challa one was fire as hell. But this latest episode, did you guys see the latest episode before I talk about it?
I have not.
So he hasn't seen the last.
I'll try to spoil it. I'll just say that it was good. It started off kind of funny with the way certain things were happening, which I can't expand on. But the way it ended was very, very disappointing. I was really into it, and then it just didn't end right. Like if you really want to do a good story, you have to end it right.
Yeah,
and that shit just.
I wonder. Are they leaving these things kind of open ended because they want to run it into the MCU?
So I'll explain that for you when I get to my take.
All right.
Which whatever. But from you watching it today, you just watched it, right? Fresh. You just watched.
Yeah, I just watched the first two episodes.
Okay. So episode 1, what did you think?
I thought it was good. I didn't like it. Didn't pull me in, but I was gonna watch it no matter what, so it didn't have to. I think it was a good start just to the concept, I guess. But the T'Challa as a Star-Lord thing was awesome, and I think I don't know how the third one came out. I haven't watched that one yet, but if they're more like that, that one felt more fleshed out to me. I don't know why the Captain Carter one didn't feel like they went in as deep. I don't know. I got more out of the T'Challa one. But we'll see. I'm gonna watch the whole thing, so they got me no matter what. But I would say I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic for the rest of the series.
Facts.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Say something.
I think from what Ben just said, the reason that Captain Carter one didn't feel as fleshed out is because it was almost the Captain America movie.
Yeah, that's probably right.
With just like the tentacle monster at the end. That was the only difference.
Yeah,
whereas T'Challa was all its own shit.
Yeah,
it was so similar that when the monster thing came out at the end, I was like, did that happen in the real? Like, wait a second, did this happen? I don't remember no fucking.
Nah.
It looked like the monster in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, like the only thing, the thing with the first episode, right? Like you guys said, you guys hit the nail in the coffin right there. That's honestly what I had a problem with. It was shot for shot. The only cool thing was the ending for me was when she got pulled through, and then she got pushed out instead of Loki getting pushed out. So it makes me think, did Loki get pulled into that same universe as
that's what I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Did Loki get pulled into that thing?
Yeah.
So it's just like oh yeah, that's cool and everything. So then we got to the T'Challa episode, and I was like, okay, this is something fresh and new, right? I'm pretty excited about this. And let me tell you something. Chadwick Boseman is an amazing actor because even through animation makes you feel the vibes.
Yes.
He's like, I'm Star-Lord. Star-Lord?
Yes. Yo, is acting, bro.
Oh my god,
he's cracking me up.
But like you said, for some reason, that episode alone felt so more polished than the third and the first.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because Chadwick Boseman was so important. He actually is in 3 more episodes, so he did his voice 3 more times. So we have 3 more. We were supposed to only get 2 more, but for some reason they added another one. But also at the end, which I'm kind of annoyed about now, they were at 10 episodes. They moved it to 9 now. So I don't know if the last episode is going to be an hour. But
I hope so.
I hope so too. So what they're going to do with these characters right now is apparently they're going to show up in the MCU eventually. So Captain Carter, I have a feeling that we did see her in Loki in the background when she was getting pulled through. Remember in the TVA, everybody said, "Oh, is that Captain Carter in the background?" And Marvel's like, "No, it's not." But it looked just like her. So either she's gonna show up there after, bruh. That's what we said, bruh. Either they're gonna show up thereafter, or she's gonna actually be in Multiverse of Madness, which I'm thinking is gonna be the big tie into all this. Obviously, T'Challa can't come back because R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Even the 3rd episode now, like seeing it, Justin, it's like there's nobody out of there that I really want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're gonna start pulling people from these episodes.
Nah, they're not gonna pull anybody from that episode. There's nobody that can pull from that episode. Without spoiling it for Ben.
Yeah.
There's nobody specific that they can pull into that one.
They can pull that episode. So, but what I'm gonna say is this: I am super extra disappointed about this series. I thought it was gonna be. I think the episode should have been at least 45 minutes. They could have done a lot more. Seriously, they could have did a lot more.
With the last episode?
All 3. All 3 are 30 minutes. They're about 20.
They're 23 minutes technically.
23.
That T'Challa one felt longer to me
because it was fleshed out.
Because it felt, they just fleshed it out better. But yes, the Captain Carter one, I feel like they shouldn't just not tried to follow the exact template of the first Avenger because it was just, I don't know, it was so weird.
It was weird. Like the fight scenes in there, amazing. I'd say that. Captain, the first one, she whooped ass in there. I think better than Captain America.
It was good. I thought they were gonna show obviously you got to show her turning into Captain Carter. Yeah. But then I thought they were gonna go I thought they were gonna shift forward for some reason, but I don't know. I guess they had to show her going into the whatever you want to call it, and that has to be leading into something.
That's what I'm saying. I think the only thing I could think of is that all these episodes are just parts of a full episode. Like they're doing all these in the second season. We're going to see the second part of these episodes. Mm-hmm. If they're doing that, then fine, whatever. But in what if fashion, like when I read the comics, you read a what if comic, it ended the what if comic. If they had a part 2 to the comic, they told you the next one's going to be a part 2. Mm-hmm. But they rarely had that unless the saga or whatever it was based on had 2 parts to it. Right. So it just never it never occurred to me that these would just be open-ended episodes. They're just
remember, they're going to do a season 2. So maybe there'll be part 2s in that season. That's why they want to do it that way.
But look at episode 3. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Episode 3.
That was the biggest load of shit ever. I'm just gonna say it out loud. It was so bad.
Which I'm surprised because you are easily pleased.
Exactly. It's really rare of me, guys. I'm going to tell everybody that's always listening over here. Everybody knows. Everybody shits on me in my comments. You like everything, Chaz.
Yeah,
you're always happy about everything.
It's about some crappy shit.
But this is just not doing it for me because I feel like Marvel's here, right? When they do here, it's like, man. It's like Star Wars. Star Wars is the same thing. It's up here. When Star Wars has a hiccup, though, they fix their hiccup and they come back up here, right?
Like so that's the last 3 movies.
The last 3 movies were shit, but look at the Disney Plus series. Amazing.
Fire.
Everything's amazing. Fire. Even the cartoons are fire. So it's Marvel just needs to, I think, in the animation department, we can all agree, right? DC fucks them up. Like DC animation
DC animated movies, oh my god.
The best things in the world, right? Yeah. They're so great. Ben's sitting here like, nope.
No, I was saying that was an agreement.
Oh,
It was like a yes. It's not even close.
Oh, yeah. So it's not even close. Now with Marvel, it's like, okay, you're trying the thing, the whole animated, but you're dropping the ball right now. What if? I mean, the Watcher is great. The guy they got to play the Watcher, his voice is amazing.
Is this the same guy from the Loki show? Is this the
no? You ever watch Westworld?
No.
It's the guy playing Bruce, Commissioner Gordon in Batman.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. That's what he'll be known for forever. Even though me and you know him from like a bunch of stuff. It's just like I can't think of it right now though. Westworld is one of them. But
Last of Us 2, he was in that too.
So going forward, guys, are you happy to see what's gonna happen? Or are you like you think it's gonna get worse? You think it's gonna get better?
I look forward to every episode to see what if they're gonna do, how they're gonna change things. This episode was the only one. Not even like I said, I like the episode. I just like the ending. So overall, I do really enjoy the What If series.
Yeah,
big time.
I mean, and with Marvel, 80% of what they put out, 90% of what they put out is going to be good.
Yes,
except for Captain Marvel.
I'm just waiting for that zombie episode. Except for Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's trash. God. Well, before we get into that, guys, zombie episode.
And again, fuck that shit. Continue, my bad.
That's fine. No, you're fine. It's true. So Marvel Zombies, I think, is gonna be the next episode, and that's the only episode they were allowed to use Spider-Man in. So
what?
So because Spider-Man,
Sony was like fucking around.
Yeah, Sony told them you can only use them in one episode or something like that. So they were like, so the rules were for Marvel's What If, right? Before we get off this topic, they told them, the producers, you can't use any X-Men, can't use Fantastic Four right now for this season. You can't use anybody we just acquired.
Why?
Because they want to put the movies first, I'm sure.
Yeah, they want to put the movies first. And so it has to be everything that is going to be a What If is pre-existing shit. So everything is what ifs what happened already up to this point. So Spider-Man and only Spider-Man can be used in one episode. Lo and behold, we're going to get him in the zombie episode, which I'm thinking. It looks like we are because he looks like he has the cloak.
Like the last episode.
Doesn't he the Doctor Strange cloak?
Yeah, Doctor Strange cloak and everything.
Magic?
Yeah, I can't wait to see
too much going on there.
It's too much going on. So that's why I'm scared because these episodes are only 23 minutes. And it's like, how do they fit all that?
That's what they got so much just big concepts for 20, 30 minutes. That's not enough.
Nah, man, it needs to be 45. Look, Bad Batch is what, an hour? Right?
I didn't watch Bad Batch.
You didn't watch it yet? Ben, is Bad Batch?
I've only seen a couple episodes, and I was not impressed.
I think it's an hour. What about Clone Wars? Clone Wars was an hour, right?
No. I didn't watch any of the Star Wars animation.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's too childish for me, I guess. I don't know.
Do we need to have like a
intervention?
Intervention for you? Like, what's going on there, man?
I made
anime.
I made a list of all the necessary Clone Wars episodes you have to watch.
You should send it to him.
Yeah, you send that to me.
Send that to Ben. Send it to Justin because there's
it's still a long list, but
yeah, there's a legit a list to watch. Get through all the episodes quick. It's just better that way to watch because they do episodes. It's so crazy how they did episodes. They'll do like 3 episodes, and then that episode's ending would only be at the. Justin, you still there? There you goes. Yeah. It's like you watch one episode and then they don't have a continuation to the episode for like season 3. So like you watch the first season and you're like, huh? And then the second season, third season.
It's only like that. It's only like that really for the first 3 seasons. After that, it kind of irons out a little better.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a long thing, but if you have time, watch it, man. You'll bang right through it.
I'll watch it. I'll binge it.
Smoke a little bit and just
I
keep
will
it going.
Definitely do that.
Yeah.
It's 111 episodes.
And those are the ones that they're not all together. It's just the ones that you suggest.
These are in continuity.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch those. Those like they have fillers and shit, right?
I took out all the one-off episodes.
Thank you.
And all the episodes that were like droid-centric that were like, I don't need to see all that. Right, so these are all like pertinent to the storyline. I'm sending it to you, Chaz, so you can pass it on.
Yeah, send it to me. All right, so the next topic we got. So we were talking about shitty movies. So the last movie me and Ben went to the movies to see before the whole pandemic was Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. That was the last movie.
I warned you about that movie.
And me and Ben went to see it. That was the last movie we saw. So the only thing good out of that whole movie, if you agree with me, was Black Canary, right? The girl that played Black Canary.
Really?
So I mean that's honestly what I think.
Because I saw clips, fight scenes, and I was like, damn, this is terrible. Even the Black Canary shit. I like that actress. She was fire in Lovecraft Country.
Exactly. And you know who she is, right? You remember back in the day, huh?
I remember her in Roll Bounce.
Yeah. Roll Bounce,
was she in Cousin Skeeter? No, that was Megan Good.
No, she was in.
She was in.
Oh my
she was
god,
in like a kid
Michelle.
show.
She was little Michelle's. She was little Michelle's best friend, in Family Matters. No, Full House.
Full House.
Yeah,
She was in
Full
Full
House.
House.
Yeah, she's the black girl,
Remember.
the token black girl in the show.
There was a black girl on that show. I don't
Yeah,
remember that
she was
either.
Michelle's best friend.
In and out real quick.
So, let's see. Let me move this up. So, go ahead. What do you got? Say something, Ben?
I remember trying to convince myself that it was a decent movie.
Remember
when we were walking out of the theater, I was like, "No, it was all right. It was good. It wasn't great, but
it was trash. It was
and
trash."
And then I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, "That movie made no sense at all." Nothing in that movie. No, you know who's good though? Ewan McGregor was good.
Yes,
that's the villain.
Yes,
that,
he was a
that guy.
Black
That guy delivers.
I thought so. Moses says, "I thought Huntress was the only loosely redeemable aspect of that movie." Yes, and it's funny because
I thought was good.
I actually have a quote from the actress. They asked her, "Hey, are you going to come back as Huntress?" She said, "We'll see what happens." That's exactly what she said. She's such a good actress too, because that girl was in.
She played Huntress well.
Yeah, she played Huntress really well. She was in what's the one that everybody keeps dying from like weird shit? The devil like wants to kill him. They were all on an airplane, and then they didn't die. What the fuck is it called? Man, what's those movies called?
On the airplane.
Okay, so you remember the first movie starts with the kids on the airplane, and then they all get off the airplane. The kids.
Final
Destination. She was in Final Destination. One of them, the girl in there. So if you don't remember who the girl is, but anyway, this chick, Final Destination. Yes, who's saying what if is boring? I said it, Ace. Sorry, I said it. Here comes the hate. So. All right, so HBO Max is setting up a better Birds of Prey movie, apparently. So they're letting this girl, she's developing the movie.
Can't be worse.
Yeah, she can't be worse, exactly. They're letting her, it's gonna be Black Canary's movie. It's gonna be Black Canary, and I'm guessing the Birds of Prey. So thoughts at all? Do you think it's because, I mean, we can say it here. Do you think it's honestly because they need more Black characters and they're trying to push more Black characters out there? Or you think this girl is actually, like I said, I think she was the only good part of this movie, and they're giving her free reign because, HBO is just trying to, they have so many DC characters, they're just trying to make money off of them now. They're like, you got a good idea, we're just going to launch it now. Do you think it's that kind of thing, or is it more of a Black thing?
With the first thing that you said with the Black thing, I think that's why she was cast as Black Canary.
Yes.
Because like me as a Black person, I can't stand when they change somebody's race, because I feel like you're disrespecting me by saying that as a Black person we can't carry our own weight.
And she's light skinned. She's not even black. She's light skinned.
She's half white, so I guess
I guess it makes sense.
That, but still, like,
yes,
I feel like if you want to put a Black character, like, make an original Black character. Don't change somebody else. I hate that shit. Like, it feels like you're saying we can't carry our own weight. But like in terms of her getting her own movie, nah, I think that they just want more female hero movies in general, and she's also a good actress.
Yeah,
I don't know if she can fight for shit, but.
Also, Batgirl's coming out too, so Batgirl's gonna have her own movie too.
That's gonna be fire. I hope. Actually,
yeah. I mean, I hope they actually cast a redhead, because they were saying they were going to cast a different type of woman, so it's gonna be a different nationality. They were thinking, and I was just like, what? I was like, okay, they're doing the same thing with Tim Drake right now in
he was never Black.
No, he was a white kid. All Batman's kids look exactly the same. They said
he's Black and he's bi. They're just giving this nigga everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's was he white and black, or what is he, Arab?
He's white and black no, he's Black and Asian in the show, which makes no sense. The actor was he's Black and white.
Yeah.
His parents are Black and Asian in the show. Casting, fuck Titans, man. Forget. We'll talk about that later.
So Ben, I mean, what do you think, man? What do you think? Which way they're going? Are they just trying to give money to young actors and directors coming up and trying to make a good movie and trying to build their product, or is it actually a black and white kind of thing? They're just trying to push the Black envelope right now because it's hot in Hollywood.
I mean, it's definitely hot in Hollywood right now. I think superhero genre is hot in Hollywood right now, so it's gonna make money no matter what. I think they can make a good movie. I feel like the actors weren't the bad part about that movie. I think the story just made no sense, and it was just like a fever dream, and it was just it just felt like it was going in a bunch of different directions, and it felt like they threw the rest of the Birds of Prey in there at the last minute. They were just like, we don't want this to be just a Harley Quinn.
Oh, they weren't even there the whole time?
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Oh,
it was just like, all right, get these girls in here. Like they didn't come together until the very end. and I don't know. It just felt like a sloppy movie. I think if they have somebody with a good idea and that can write a script that's interesting, it can be a good movie. Because I thought they all did fine with their characters, and they just were thrown into a blender and shit came out.
Dude, wow, Ben, you just like took the. It's crazy to me that Hollywood now is doing this whole thing. To me, this whole black thing is getting out a little out of hand. I'm a black man, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's getting out of hand right now. Like, don't change everybody. Don't do it.
Yeah,
but
original characters.
Exactly, original characters. But with that said, she was great. She was great as Black Canary to me. I think she was really her and the other girl from Final Destination were great as their characters. Everybody else was trash. They just were put in a shitty movie. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Hardly, obviously, Margot Robbie. She's always good, but in this one, for some reason, she bored me to death. It was like they were trying to do Deadpool, and it was so ass backwards. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then they had this little Asian girl in there, right? And she was playing.
I forgot about her.
She was playing one of Batman's characters. I forgot what her name was. Maybe Mike will say it on here, but she was playing, and the character is a blonde white girl in the comics. So I was just like,
yo,
like, what?
DC.
I was like, DC, like, I understand what you're doing, bro. But don't change everybody. Like Marvel, I like how Marvel does it, right? I don't want to shit on DC, but I like how Marvel does it. Marvel goes, okay, these characters look exactly the same. You know what? This one was really a shitty character. We can switch it up a little bit. Like, okay, that's cool. You know?
Give me an example of that.
Heimdall.
Good example.
Yeah, right? Like Heimdall was a white
guy. Wasted Idris Elba though.
But you know what? Yeah. We still love Heimdall when he's on screen. Every time Idris Elba came on screen, we're like, all right, cool, this is awesome. You know, his acting is amazing. Now, so. You know, who else did they change? I'm trying to think if it was somebody else that they changed. America Chavez is her nationality. Shang-Chi's his nationality. I guess it's not too much, but when they do it, you mean it doesn't bother anybody. Obviously, look, I can't even think about it. DC. You could name a bunch right now that they just was like, oh yeah, let's just change this person. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh,
Cassandra Cain.
Cassandra Cain. There you go. Cassandra Cain. Tim Drake's girlfriend. She is
that woman?
Blonde white woman. Yeah, no, she's black. She's one of Bruce Wayne's lackeys. Another one of his lackeys. So it's Batman's sidekicks.
Oh, is that the one who becomes Forget it. I forgot the name. Forget it.
Well, all right. So, I mean, I guess, you know what? I'll give her a chance. I'm happy to see that we're getting hopefully a good Birds of Prey movie, because Birds of Prey's comic is amazing. They have a great, like Poison Ivy. Why didn't you use Poison Ivy in the movie? What?
Word, that's Harley Quinn's friend.
What? Like,
that's her super homie.
Poison Ivy would have been amazing. Amazing in that movie. It would have saved that movie. But, you know,
they probably want to do her in Batman first.
Also, they were having this fight with Jared Leto.
They might have burned Poison Ivy fully if they put her in that movie, because they were not properly handling that.
Well, you know what? Also, I think bit them in the ass is that they were trying to, at that point, they hated Jared Leto for some reason, and they didn't want to have him in the movie at all. So it didn't make it. Didn't. but you know what? He was a good Joker to me.
I didn't like him as Joker. Like, he's a cool actor. I did not like him as Joker at all.
He's gonna be great with Morbius though.
I didn't like his laugh. I didn't like his grills. I didn't like him having the smile on his face and laugh on his hand. That was stupid as fuck. he just wasn't Joker. He wasn't like funny crazy enough. I didn't like that dude, bro. Laying in knives and shit. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that was. But they said there's a cut of the movie that will make you fall in love with Joker.
I don't care.
The David Ayer cut. I mean, I really want to see that. Not really. So, well, all right. So we'll go from one universe to another. Now, guys, you know that Sony has the rights to all Spider-Man characters right now, right? So, before we get into that, Tom Holland apparently. This is his last movie as Spider-Man for a long, long time. They said that either he's gonna.
Don't say that, bro. I'm about to get up and leave, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna show you. And then you can figure it out for yourself. But apparently, this is Tom Holland's last Spider-Man movie, either ever or for a while. So Spider-Man No Way Home's final Spider-Man No Way Home is the final Marvel movie for Tom Holland, for now at least. Tom Holland said he will take a break from Marvel after Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, do you think, I'm not trying to be a selfish person.
Do they have the quote of him saying that?
Yeah, is this official, bro?
The quote, it's not more of a quote, it's more of a he didn't sign his contract. He didn't sign his contract.
So they're still discussing things.
So
Deseret news.
And let's see if they even have a code. If they actually have a code here, then that's fine. But I've been hearing this a lot on the internet, so I looked it up. And Holland also told Collider that Sony and Marvel, who currently share the rights to Spider-Man character, have a deal in place for future films. The way I understand it is that the agreement between the two studios has already happened. That said, I'm just an actor. I was part of a few phone calls during the process, but I think they love working with me. Working with each other. I think they found a way in which it can be beneficial for both studios. And I'm kind of just like a kid in the middle of it between two parents during an argument. And he laughs. So,
Wasn't that quote from back when they were first arguing years ago?
Yeah. So that's when they said that. But then Holland told Collider that contract with Marvel will end with the upcoming Spider-Man film. He said he will take a break. However, he said he would come back if Marvel wants him to do so. So, that was a quote from him.
Yeah, I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
I don't accept certain comments.
Oh, there he goes. Uh-oh. Just New York internet, guys. Well, Ben, go ahead. You can go ahead. Say your thoughts, and we'll wait for Justin to come back.
Yeah, I think this is a non-story. He's coming back. These guys are making way too much money. With Spider-Man, having him in the MCU with the Avengers only makes Sony more money.
Yeah.
So unless he wants to stop, which it doesn't seem like he does, they're gonna be back. I have no. Once they open the door and let him into the MCU,
yeah,
that you're not shutting that door. That money flow is too good.
I think they need Tom Holland right now anyway. I think somebody said something. Oh, Justin just left. So he'll be back in. So let me see. No, so Ace Edit says no hate, but would you expect? Obviously, it's not the next Loki or WandaVision. It just tells us how important the MCU timeline is. That's true. It is. I'm underwhelmed. That's
I could definitely agree. Like I don't think it's bad. I think it is a little underwhelming, and I think that's honestly mostly because of the length of the episodes.
That's exactly what it is. Well, Ace Edits also said, I reckon his last movie will be the next Avengers film, which we are hoping. The Avengers 5 is definitely coming out. Kevin Feige already said it. It's coming out. So, they're going to need him to lead the Avengers, right? Because who else right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's good. I don't know. Maybe
Young Avengers.
Maybe he'll get tired of doing it. Maybe they'll find a way to get a different Spider-Man in with the multiverse. Blah blah blah.
Do you think they're gonna have another movies with Avengers getting their ass kicked? Like I think they did that enough, right?
Yeah, I don't think the next one will be that. I think the next Avengers one will be more like triumphant theme. They got to remove the weight from Avengers for at one maybe two movies before they go back. Infinity War and Endgame were so heavy. But they earned that weight.
There's Justin. He's back.
Is he?
I just looked power. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, damn.
It's all right. So you were talking about Spider-Man not being in Marvel. Ben was just talking about it. Ben, are you finished with your take?
Yep, good.
Okay, go ahead.
I missed what Ben had to say.
Well, go ahead, Ben. You could give him a basic summary real quick.
No, I was just saying I was agreeing with this guy in the comments.
Ace Edits.
Yeah, I think maybe the Avengers film will be his last one. I don't know, though. I guess it just depends on how long Tom Holland wants to do it, but I have no doubt that the money's too good having Tom Holland in MCU, and Sony will keep him there as long as possible.
Now, what do you think, Justin? Do you think do you think it's going to be his last film for a while, or you think Avengers will be his last film?
He's a good Spider-Man. I don't know how many haters he has. I think he'd want to stay as Spider-Man. Plus, this news, what I was going to say before, I remember is there's a guy on YouTube. I only trust him when it comes to movie and comic book movie news.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Who's the guy?
Emergency Awesome. If he's not saying it,
Emergency Awesome. Oh yeah,
if he's not saying it, I didn't hear that shit from him. So I don't know. I think that's I don't know, that article you brought up, it might be
question real quick. Are you guys seeing the comments come down the bottom?
Yeah. I don't see it. I don't see comments. How do you see comments?
You see where it said private chat and comments on the right side?
Are you guys getting the bubble?
Oh, yeah. Wow, I didn't even do that. All right.
So Ace Edit said, so we have a bunch of Marvel content coming out for the next 2 years. That could be his break. Then he will come back for the next Avengers movie and probably die because he would have finished his arc. Do you think they'll? Oh, you know,
I don't think they'll kill him. He's too young.
Justin, we're talking about Miles Morales, though. You need that. Have him get jumped by all
I
the
don't think
villains
they'll
and
kill
die.
him.
It's too soon. It's too soon for Miles because this Spider-Man just started.
Yeah.
The best comic book I ever, one of my top 5 of all times, is when Peter Parker faced all his villains when they all found out he was Spider-Man, and Miles Morales watched him die, and then became Spider-Man. That arc was amazing.
Yeah.
Even though they screwed it up later and said Peter Parker's actually still alive. Yeah, I was like, oh, of course he is. So he just
I just think
walked away.
Peter Parker has to be. I mean, if they wanted to do that storyline you just talked about, he's got to be 10 years older for him to like inspire Miles Morales to have that kind of connection, I guess.
Well, they can use that to bring Punisher in because Punisher actually shoots Spider-Man by accident. He's actually aiming for Cap, and then he shoots Spider-Man by accident. It hurts Spider-Man. That's why he gets his ass whooped. But it's such a it's not even a video, and I got emotional reading the comic because Spider-Man's holding him. He's bloody. He's dying. But you know what? He's protecting everybody. He starts fucking up all the villains. It's just great. Just him going out with it. Like, I was great.
I also wonder if
right now.
Sony would be super possessive of Miles Morales because they have him working so well in the animated in the.
They will.
So I don't think they're. I think they'll let Marvel have Peter Parker because he's the name. He's like the iconic Spider-Man, and then I think Sony's gonna hold on to Miles Morales until they're done with him. Then they'll be like, all right, you can have him now. Yeah. Once we finish this.
Do you guys think that Miles is gonna show up in this movie?
No.
You don't think so?
No, they don't want to lose any leverage over Miles Morales. I don't think they want to lose any leverage over him.
The closer we got to that cameo is what you said with
Remember what I told you? What did I tell you, Justin?
Yeah,
Justin's brain clicked in when I was like, "Yo, remember, his uncle Aaron was in Spider-Man 1.
Mm-hmm. Was in Spider-Man 2. Gonna take it.
Time jump 5 years. Miles Morales is older.
Oh yeah, the time jump because the Endgame. I keep forgetting about that.
So there's a possibility, guys, even a cameo because he might be in the same high school as him. He might be. You never know. I mean, it could. I mean,
I still don't think it'll happen.
In Spider-Man: The Spider-Verse, he's older. Sense. Him dying makes the most sense because he can't just disappear randomly. It's true, or he gets pulled into the Venom universe. That can happen too, because they're gonna use him. They're building the Spider-Man universe at Sony right now, but they just changed their name last week to Sony Presents Marvel Characters, some shit like that, some bullshit weird name, but they have Marvel. It's Sony's Marvel Characters, I think it's called, or Sony's Marvel Universe, some shit like that. It's called. So there's something going on there because they have shared characters now. Morbius has Vulture in it now, and in the background you see Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the picture.
Yeah, on the graffiti.
So it's like, what's going on here, or is it more misleading shit? You know, I mean, even Justin brought it up. Yes. Well, Justin brought it up and said Venom is going to be in New York. I forgot about that. Venom's going to start in San Francisco. He's going to break his girlfriend. Carney's going to break his girlfriend out in New York at Ravencroft. So it's like,
I think Miles Morales stays in Sony. I don't think he's coming MCU. Not for a while at least.
Well, both of you guys are Latino. So how important is Miles Morales to you? Both of you guys, like Liam. Liam loves Peter Parker, right? But Miles Morales is his favorite Spider-Man. He fell in love with Miles, and that's it. It's great.
It reminds me of his uncle. That's why.
Seriously, like it's weird. It probably reminds of us, our skin complexion. Like, oh, this is somebody that like in my family. You know, Peter Parker is this older guy. He's our generation Spider-Man, right? We have Miles Morales. How important is it to you guys? Just tell me real quick.
You already know, bro. You already know since that shit first came out. When you first talked about it years ago, I went crazy. I'm Black Puerto Rican. He's Black Puerto Rican. I went insane. Spider-Man's one of my favorite Marvel heroes, and now as a Black Puerto Rican Spider-Man. Come on, bro. That was my dream as a kid to be Spider-Man myself. I used to be driving in the city with my parents, looking up at the fucking skyscrapers. Like, I wish I could just be swinging around and shit.
Yep. And then you and Xavier drew pictures of Black characters as like Dragon Ball Z characters
all the time. Everything's black with me, baby.
Yeah. Super Saiyan 52. Ben, how important is Miles Morales to you?
I'm not gonna front. I wasn't a big comic book reader, as you know, before the MCU started coming out. So I didn't really know about Miles Morales till maybe 5-6 years ago. I always like the concept, though. I think it's cool that they have a Black Hispanic Spider-Man, especially because he's such top 2-3 most popular superheroes ever. So that's pretty cool. But
in 10 years, he became number 5 probably in kids' lives. Maybe even number 2 because of this movie.
The movie really brought him
up. For real,
you're talking about just Miles Morales.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
When did he first come out? Was it 10 years ago?
So 12 years ago. So Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man not ended, but
10 years ago, because I remember I was 22 when you first told me about it.
Yeah. So Ultimate Spider-Man had Peter Parker die at the end. Mm-hmm. Then they brought Miles Morales in. He was there for he had his 10-issue run, and then they did some shit where he got they did some Clone Saga shit where they said that Peter Parker's still alive. So it was some crazy shit. Then the whole thing happened. The conversion happened. He came to the MCU, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna keep him in the MCU because he's great. Fuck everybody else from the Ultimate Universe, though. Except for Reed Richards, also there from the Ultimate Universe. But we're getting into dumb shit right now. But Miles Morales has became a great character. His shirt sell, his toy sell. I went to the Disney store. I think you went to the Disney store too, right? You saw the Miles Morales figure.
Yeah.
It's there. It's why? Because he's next to Wolverine. He's next to Thanos. Wow. Right now, if you go to any little kid right now, right, you say, well, who's your top 5 favorite superheroes, right? It'd probably be Thanos. For some reason, kids love Thanos. Even the kids next door bring up Thanos all the time. I'll say Thanos, Deadpool, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is up there. And probably Batman. Superman's not even up there anymore. Let's be honest. Superman is nothing no more.
I don't think Superman's been up there for a little bit now.
What did Ace say?
Superman's been falling.
Yeah, I hope. Superman's been falling. It's true. I mean, getting into the next thing I was going to talk about. So, I know this topic wasn't in the list I was telling you guys, but CW shows. I know Ben hates them. Ben hates all the fucking CW shows.
I don't hate them. I just don't watch them.
So, what is the reason why they haven't been more successful? If Justin, you want to take this first, what's wrong with them? Why have they had so many hiccups with CW shows? It's like they have these spurts of being successful, and then there's trash. Even today, we were texting and talking about. I had you watching Stargirl today. So here's the 2-part question.
Terrible.
Has it gotten better since HBO has taken over DC's things?
The cinematography and the special effects have gotten better.
So go ahead. Go ahead. You can talk.
The writing, the dialogue is still trash. Okay, it's made for conservative white moms and little kids. Okay, that's the way they talk. It's so corny, bro. It's just corny, and it's unbelievable. The problem with Stargirl is everybody just lives in this town. It's just heroes and villains just living everyday lives, but doing fucked up shit. Same people. It's retarded. The principal is this big bad guy, but he's just a principal, or the leader of the Injustice Society was just the mom's boss. He's trying to smash the mom. And they're trying to destroy the world, and he's at work typing the computer. Get the fuck out of here, bro! It was just trash. Oh god.
Go ahead. Keep going. Okay, go ahead.
It started out with, Smallville set the way for
which was
CW.
Amazing. Yeah, that was a great show. Ben, you like Smallville, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So then Arrow came out, which, like I told you before, the first 2 seasons were good. Amazing. Flash came out. The first 2 seasons were incredible.
Amazing. Yes.
And then Flash season 3 came out, and it was just fell apart, and everything from Arrow just went real downhill. Holy shit. And then you brought in Supergirl. Supergirl's pretty bad on CBS. It came to CW, and it was awful. I'm glad they brought Tyler Hoechlin in to be the Superman and shit. Yeah. He has his own show. Yeah. But it was just bad. And then DC Legends, the only reason that I enjoyed it is because it's original. Yeah, so I can accept the shit they do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
But when you take all these other properties, they're just...
Especially Young Obama. The Young Obama episode was great. Remember when they went to go save Obama from getting assassinated?
Was that this season?
No, that was the first season of DC
I don't even remember.
That was a great episode. It was nobody saw it coming. It was just oh shit. But anyway, keep going. So DC Legends was trash.
No, DC Legends was the only one that I enjoyed. Yeah, the rest of them.
But you also like Doom
Black
Patrol.
Lightning. Black Lightning pissed me off. What the fuck?
Oh god. No, they canceled that show. They were like, "Oh, you'll be in."
It was so bad, bro. It was made for old black parents. This shit was bad. My mom was enjoying it. And I'm like, I'm not enjoying this.
That's hilarious.
God, but yeah, like HBO Max shit is better. Like 'cause the stuff that came from the DC streaming service is good. Like Doom Patrol is fire. Season 1, what made it so good was the villain, Mr. Nobody. His narrating was incredible, and it was just entertaining and funny, and it was just always breaking the fourth wall, but not doing it Deadpool style. It was its own thing, and it was just great.
Yes.
Doom Patrol was great. Titans,
and I like the digs at I love the digs at Cyborg too when they were like talking about the Justice League. Like, oh, I guess you're not getting the Justice League this time.
Thanks. And then Titans. Fuck Titans, man. Season 1. When season 1 started, when what's his name? When Robin was damn near killing these criminals, they jumped in. He's like, "Fuck Batman, fuck Batman." You love Batman, bro. What is it? You want to do your own thing, but you didn't hate him. Who says fuck Batman and then starts killing niggas? Like, that's not Robin, bro.
No.
Although there was that crazy scene when Jason Todd showed up and fucked up those cops.
Yeah, it was cool.
The fighting was crazy, but that was also like Jason Todd wouldn't go around breaking cops' backs either. Like the Titans is just
in the beginning, yeah, he wouldn't do that as a Robin. He was too proud of a Robin.
It's just I don't know, man. It's going. Even today's episode. No, today's episode was decent.
I didn't see it yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm surprised HBO didn't come in like Disney when they were starting their streaming service. I'm surprised HBO didn't be like, all right, all that shit is canceled.
Well, they kind of did.
We're starting a new thing.
They kind of did it because Watchmen.
They should have, like Ben said, they should have started their own thing.
They should have. Well, they started little by little. They started with Watchmen, the series,
which was fire.
Fire, which was great. And then now they did.
I love how black it was.
Oh, they were like, because Superman was coming out. They announced Superman, right? They did that. What was the event called? With all the DC shows when they had all the people come back from all the movies and shit.
From the movies, what?
Yeah, A Crisis on Infinite Earths. Remember Crisis?
Oh, because Brandon Routh was there. Yeah,
they had. Yeah. So they brought in Brandon Routh, Superman, Infinite Crisis. So they had that. So they started doing that, and then HBO was like, "Let me grab that Superman show real quick because it's gonna be trash if we go to CW." So they were like, "All right, we're gonna develop this." So they developed the show, and they were like, "You know what? Let's put it back on CW and put it there, but we'll make it an HBO show." And you could tell, like you said, the cinematography is amazing.
Yeah, cinematography, but the acting is still trash.
Great. Like Ben, you will appreciate it. Like the way they do Superman is amazing. The fight scenes are great. It's just they have that CW charm with it.
Yeah, with the teens and the high school shit.
Yeah,
this is that Superman and Lois show.
Yeah, it's good.
The Superman stuff is good. The family shit is boring. I don't watch it either. I tried to watch it, couldn't do it.
And then they have Stargirl, which is also an HBO thing.
I got real nervous about that when they announced when I saw that come out. I was like, Lois.
Well, I have a feeling that in like 3 years, guys, it's gonna be really good. The shows are gonna be really good. It's like going up.
It's gonna go downhill. Superman and Lois and Stargirl gonna go downhill. Doom Patrol is gonna go up.
I'm worried. I don't know. I was just when I heard that announced, I was like, why didn't they just do a Superman show on HBO or?
Yeah, that would be way better.
It was supposed to be on HBO Max. It was, but then they put it on CW again. It was supposed to be on HBO Max.
Yeah, because they had that corny ass family in high school shit. They knew they had to put on CW.
That's terrible.
Well, Green Lantern's going to be on there on HBO.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be
which Green Lantern is it going to be? Though
it's going to be all three of them. They're going to be a space cop. It's going to be a buddy cop show.
Wait, which three?
So it's going to be. So you're going to be with a different Green Lantern every episode, like going on different missions and stuff. So they're going to have Kyle Rayner's going to be the main one for this show, but then the movie is going to be Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart buddy cop movie.
Nice.
So that's going to be going through the universe, which is an amazing thing. Because Guy Gardner is going to be in the show too. So and I forgot who they cast that Guy Gardner. They casted somebody that's perfect casting. Fuck, I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. So the Green Lantern, they know what they're doing with. They're keeping that close to their chest because Green Lantern. Like I always said, it would change the tide for DC.
He's an amazing hero.
Amazing hero. And to the point that what's his name? Snyder changed the ending for the Snyder cut because he was supposed to have the Green Lantern come down, and he actually shot it, and you can look on YouTube. Yeah. So you saw. Yeah. So it was supposed to be Jon Stewart, which makes sense because Jon Stewart's a big. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody says Justice League was this, and this. No. Our Justice League was the animated series, and Jon Stewart is our Green Lantern. Stop it, okay? Ryan Reynolds' glorious return left by us. No, no,
never.
So Ben, why didn't you ever get into CW shows?
Because it's CW shows. I mean, the only CW show I could ever watch was Supernatural. I can't even.
Supernatural was amazing.
I mean, Smallville, but that was back. That was a while ago.
Smallville was so awesome, man. They took so many shots and swings, and it was just great.
So CW shows. I mean, the other CW show that I like, I'm not proud of it, but I liked it, was the 100. But it was a fun concept. It lost its way a little bit in the middle, and then it brought it home at the end.
Oh, it did? So I should finish it then?
I think you should. The last 2 seasons, I think, are really good.
Okay, I'll give it another try then.
And it goes left because
they're continuing it too, right?
No, it's over. It ended.
No, they're coming out with another 100, I think.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Another series.
I like how it's possible, but there's still 1 million people living on Earth, or whatever.
So it's good.
It's good.
But
CW shows,
basically CW shows. I don't know. They're all the same.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into. I was like, I didn't even really know. I was like, the Arrow. I was thinking about getting into it, but then they just started coming out with too many, and I was like, they're diluting it.
If you want,
it can't be.
Watch the first 3 seasons of Arrow. It's amazing.
Don't even do it, bro. Because you'll be disappointed halfway through. Just leave it alone.
The Destro stuff was great on that. That was great.
Yeah,
the whole island thing was great. Flash stuff was great in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was just fresh. You know, this is the problem. Like, me and Justin are big comic book guys, right? And we love good shows. Just like you, Ben. I know you are. But it's just like we get so hyped for like, oh, they're gonna do our character justice now.
Yeah.
Word.
Well, it was like just with DC, you've been waiting for Flash for so long. You've been waiting for all these guys for so long, and so you finally get them, and it's just nice to have them. But with DC is like, it feels like it's like they're edging you. It's like, we're gonna get right to where we bring in them, and then we're gonna take it away.
That's exactly how it goes every time. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Hopefully, they start getting it right. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So moving on, CW shows will stay dying forever, apparently.
Forever.
Forever and ever.
They're gonna disappear like UPN 9 did.
Yo, UPN.
Oh God. Oh man.
The old days. Good black TV that didn't last.
Shit was good though.
Did you guys watch the document? Did you guys ever listen to the documentary about that?
Nah,
I don't know. Why they trash that shit? It's so crazy because black people making too much money, bro.
Yeah,
the shows are getting too popular.
I'm gonna get tight. I don't want to read that. Watch that.
We can have a whole discussion on that, man.
Was it Martin on UPN?
Yeah, everybody was on there, bro.
Everybody.
Smart kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send you guys a YouTube video, and then next week we'll do that in a segment. We'll talk about what happened because it is crazy. It's so crazy.
Is Martin on any streaming services right now?
No, because they were supposed to come out. So Martin was supposed to come out with continuation. It was supposed to be they were gonna have a new Martin series.
What? For some, like 60.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. They were gonna bring everybody back. Obviously,
I don't think you could do it now.
He stopped being funny like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it.
You saw the latest Bad Boys. I have to turn that shit off.
But then Tisha Campbell came out and said Martin was abusive or some shit. So
really.
Yeah, she was like, I could get this money and not even have to work for it.
Because I mean, Martin don't gotta work. I mean, all his movies in the '90s are great. The movies were great.
Rich forever.
Yeah,
facts.
He made his money all in the '90s. He didn't have to work no more.
Yep. Let me see something. There's a question I forgot to read. Ace edit. Sorry, buddy. Let me read this. Talking about Miles Morales. Now that No Way Home is gonna be about the multiverse. How do you think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is gonna play out? Because it might just feel repetitive. Wow, I didn't think about that.
It's different though because one is Miles Morales, and it's Peter Parker, but it's not the movie Peter Parker. It's not the live action Peter Parker. So I think it's different enough. Plus they got fucking Spider Noir and Spider Pig and Spider Gwen. Yeah. All those are not even in the same universe or whatever you want to call it now.
Well, the rumor is, Ben, real quick, is that that Spider-Man 2099 is going to show up in Spider-Man No Way Home because he's jumping through the universes.
Don't do that.
He's jumping through the universes, and he's recruiting Spider-Man for the next movie, right? So they think that he might show up at the end, and also they think Tom Holland might get
for the next Spider-Verse movie.
For the next Spider-Man verse movie, because at the end of the Spider-Verse movie, he was jumping. That's what his whole mission was, going to jump through the realities and recruit
that's how the
Spider-Man.
end credits was.
But they're saying that Tom Holland, the way they're going to write him off, I forgot to put this up before, was that they're going to have him fall through the multiverse at the end of the movie. He's not going. That's how they're going to write him off for a little bit. He's going to be in the He's going to be trapped in the multiverse, and that's how Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He's going to be jumping through different universes trying to find Spider-Man. That's they think is going to be the big premise of that.
That's definitely speculation.
Because now they're saying Wanda is going to be facing an X-Men character in the Multiverse of Madness. Yep.
No way.
Yep. She's gonna be facing a very strong
they don't want to do
X-Men
shit until the X-Men
come in the Multiverse of Madness.
In Multiverse of Madness, she's going to be fighting somebody from the X-Men universe.
No way.
Phoenix. That's all I thought. But anyway,
it definitely can't be Phoenix.
Let's get back to Spider-Man.
That's a heavyweight fight. You can't just throw that in the Doctor Strange movie.
That's not a Doctor Strange movie. You know it's an Avengers movie. Everything's an Avengers movie.
Everything's an Avengers movie. Phoenix is a main event fighter. You don't just throw her in as a side piece.
Word, she's big time.
No,
but to go,
the 2099 thing, it makes sense though. That's the theory that everybody thinks. 2099 Spider-Man.
I don't want them connecting both those movie universes together because animated and live action, it's turn to Space Jam, bro. I don't want to see that shit.
It's Spider-Verse though. It's Spider-Verse. Everybody comes from everywhere. They freaking even had Spider-Man with the freaking Power Rangers robot in the fucking comic book come back and save Spider-Man. Remember that shit? Yeah. Did you read the comic Spider-Man? Like he called his Megazord in from the Japanese Spider-Man. Have you ever seen that?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Did you see Spider-Man, the Japanese one? You ever see the show, the TV show, Ben?
No.
So Spider-Man in the Japanese lore has a freaking Power Rangers Megazord. At the end, he would fight the villain at the end with the Megazord.
Wow.
So in the comic book, they had him come in the multiverse, Spider-Verse, and save them with the it was freaking fire. But he came in, but I think it's gonna happen. What do you guys think? You think it's actually gonna happen?
Moses says so. Moses, you're right.
Oh, you see, Doctor Strange is an ultra heavyweight himself. Yeah,
he is. You know, he is. But I'm just saying, if you're saying that's what Wanda's gonna go up against,
not against Wanda.
You can't just throw that in Doctor Strange's movie.
Well, I told you guys what my theory is. I think I told Justin my theory. My theory is that Wanda is controlling Doctor Strange right now because that's why he's acting weird in the trailer.
Yeah, you think she's controlling him?
Because he wasn't in WandaVision.
He was oddly not Doctor Strange in that trailer.
But I said to you last time, it could be somebody posing as Doctor Strange as well.
Mephisto.
Yeah, Mephisto, or it's not gonna be Dormammu because he's not free. Maybe Mephisto, yeah.
But it's like, I think that Wanda is going to. They're going to explain why Doctor Strange didn't show up in WandaVision, because how come he didn't show up and he heard a magical event and didn't pop up?
Because they didn't have the budget. That's the real truth behind it.
Tristan says you guys all look related. Oh shit! So guys, what do you think? You think my theory is bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in agreement with this one, Ben.
Yes.
Bullshit, bro.
You don't think Doctor Strange is somebody else?
No, that's what I said. I don't think that he's in control from under WandaVision control. That's what I don't think. That's what you said. That's your theory.
Clones. Ace said clones.
I'm gonna quit.
More scrolls.
All right. So guys, so we'll go with Ben first. Ben, if you can have your perfect Spider-Man 3 movie, right?
Oh boy.
What is the ending you see what happens to Spider-Man at the end? Because they have to do something to write him off. What do you think is gonna happen?
I did not come prepared for this. You should put this question in the
Okay, Justin, you go first. You go first. You go first. Because I already said what I think is gonna happen.
I mean, like if to go along the lines of what you want with Miles Morales showing up, they would have to do the ending of Ultimate Spider-Man, the old ending of Ultimate Spider-Man, where the Sinister Six kills him. Which, because it is going to be the Sinister Six in this movie across multiple universes, but yeah, it would have to have them defeating him. But at the same time, that can't happen because Doctor Strange is going to be there and watch everybody anyway, so he's going to watch their clothes.
Do you think he's going to fall through the multiverse though, Doctor Strange? Because his Multiverse of Madness is going to be the next movie. It's legit part 2 to this movie.
I don't think he'll fall through the multiverse. He'll have to. I don't think that this is his end, but if it's going to be his end, he would have to die. He would have to die.
Are they gonna bring? Are they gonna be allowed to bring Spider-Man villains into this?
It is Spider-Man.
Into the Spider-Man movie? They're gonna let Sony's gonna let that happen?
Yeah.
What do you?
They already said that, right? They're gonna bring.
They have Willem Dafoe's Green.
That's right.
Goblin.
Okay.
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I don't know. I just had a brain fart there. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So
listen,
Morbius,
if they do the Sinister Six and the Sinister Six takes them out, I'll be down for that.
I can accept it.
What Spider-Man's gonna die though?
What you mean? We're talking about Tom Holland going away. So it'll have to be him.
Well, okay, let's say if it's not Tom, but let's say they're not killing Tom Holland, do you think they're gonna kill Spider-Man though?
No.
Because Toby could die, man.
Like Toby's
gonna come swinging in, and he's end up going through another portal and disappear by accident. He's like, "Hey guys,
shit, I missed it. Missed my exit."
In the end of Spider-Man 3, Toby or Andrew dies.
Guaranteed, one of them's gonna die because they're throwaway characters.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying Toby might get in.
I can accept them dying, but their death would have no weight because their series ended anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Toby would hurt all of us. That shit would hurt.
He's already dead to me after Spider-Man 3, so it'll make a difference.
Listen, I'm one of the only people in the world that didn't even like Spider-Man 2. So he's been
like
Spider-Man for a while.
I didn't like Spider-Man 2. No.
Wait. You're talking about the Andrew Garfield one, right?
No. Spider-Man. I didn't like the original Tobey Spider-Man 2. I didn't like it. I wanted Dr. Octopus to be way more badass than he was in that movie. He just turned. He
could have been.
He turned too easy for me. It was like,
yeah.
I don't know. Dr. Octopus was super. I think it was more because Dr. Octopus was so disappointing to me. I just wanted him to be. I don't know. Dr. Octopus in the Amazing Spider-Man cartoons was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
And then he was not awesome for me in the movie. So I think I was just more let down by Dr. Octopus than me not liking the movie as a whole.
I can see that. That's the way it was for me with Spider-Man 3 with fucking Venom.
Oh my God, that movie. Venom. Shouldn't even talk about that movie. What are you doing?
What is this, bro?
That's for you, Ben. That's for you, Ben. That is for you. 100%. What did you say, man? You said Spider-Man 2 was trash. I'm still stuck on that, man. What?
Not trash. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't. It wasn't my.
Didn't you say Back to the Future was trash too?
Hashtag not my Doc Ock. Not my Doc Ock. And he's coming back, so maybe he can redeem himself like Boba Fett did in the Mandalorian.
Oh, he redeemed himself in Mandalorian.
Oh my God!
He did not. Oh, wow! There you go. Oh, we can click on
the comments. That's
how you do it. All right,
nice.
Do it, Tristan. Do you think the
protesters?
Sign the trailer showing.
Chad, you just want me to read questions from now on?
Why? Fuck you, Ben. Do you think the protesters picket signs in the trailer showing Peter Parker as the devil kind of? Oh yeah, okay, that has to be a little Easter egg to that, man.
I don't think so. I think that's just showing how people
the devil's in the details. The devil's in the details.
I think not.
Hey man, Mephisto was part of One More Day. He was a part of that whole thing that happens to Spider-Man. All this storyline,
the whole One More Day connection is just speculation by people like us.
But it is. But it's legit.
When the movie comes out, then we'll know.
It's the same storyline, though.
We did the same shit with fucking WandaVision. Everybody's like, Mr. Fantastic is going to show up, and Mephisto's going to show up, and none of that shit happened.
Can we just say that was the biggest letdown ever, though?
It wasn't a letdown. We created that shit ourselves. That's our fault.
You know what, though? We were all right in Falcon the Winter Soldier, though. We knew that freaking Anthony Mackie was going to be freaking Captain Falcon.
I knew he was going to be Captain Falcon when they first cast him. I was like, okay, Black Captain America's on his way. I knew it.
Let me see. Oh my God, Spider-Man 2 is amazing. Ben, you're crazy. Yes, he is. That is the best movie. One of the best superhero movies of all time. That train scene was amazing. Their fight scenes were great, man.
Train scene was good.
To me, it was all the villain. It was all the train scene was good. There's most of the movie I like. Dr. Octopus was the super letdown for me. Super letdown.
That's why they showed him first, right, Ben?
Yeah, because everybody else loves him. I just don't get it. I love Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin way more than Doc Ock. He's awesome. That was amazing. The first one is I love that movie.
Yes.
Do you think that was the wrong thing for them to kill him with his glider? Do you think that was like they should have just kept him for the second movie?
Yeah, they shouldn't have killed him.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than fucking James Franco. It's Hobgoblin.
Oh God, he was so bad.
So bad.
You're gonna die, Spider-Man. You killed my dad.
His ninja costume with goggles and shit. What the fuck was that? That's not no goblin.
No. Listen, we can give him a pass. The dude that played Spider-Man, Green Goblin in the second, Or Andrew Garfield movie.
The movie that I didn't watch, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I saw somebody complaining the other day about Green Goblin's mask. They said they rather
the Tobey Maguire mask.
Yeah, they said they rather have him look more naturally Green Goblin.
Well, they were supposed to. You know that, right? Did you guys see you guys saw the pictures? What it was supposed to be, right? And then Sony didn't want to pay the money for it.
I didn't see that.
It was supposed to be a realistic mask that was actually his face.
To me, I mean, Willem Dafoe's got such a goblin face as it is. I don't understand why it would have taken too much makeup.
Yeah, facts.
You put a little prosthetic on his chin, a little prosthetic on his cheek. Yeah, that man would have been straight up Green Goblin.
The one thing I want for this movie, and I'll be straight honest with you, the only thing is Willem Dafoe better turn to giant Green Goblin and fuck all the Spider-Man up. He better get super jacked,
but it's
blowing out fire and
Green Goblin. It's not Ultimate Green
Goblin. They need that big fight at the end. I know they're going to fight.
They have to make an Ultimate Universe to do that stuff.
It is the Ultimate Universe. The MCU is the Ultimate Universe, though.
Because there's a lot of 616 shit going on too.
Yeah,
it's its own thing.
But do you guys think that do you think the last fight scene of this movie is going to be on the Statue of Liberty? That's going to be the fight. It's going to be so the whole promotion is going to be they're promoting a new Captain America in the MCU, and the shield, Captain America shield, is going to go on the Statue of Liberty, and the end of the movie is going to be them fighting on the Statue of Liberty with Captain America shield on Statue of Liberty and everything. Do you think somebody's going to die on there, or you think somebody's going to die before that?
Wait, what are you talking about right now? The Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, so Spider-Man, the last fight scene is going to be in the Statue of Liberty.
America?
So the Statue of Liberty is going to have Captain America's shield on it, right? That's going to be the whole ending fight scene is going to be on the Statue of Liberty with the Statue of Liberty holding Captain America's shield.
Oh, the Statue of Liberty has like its own.
Yeah. Oh, so it's going to have that. So is Spider-Man? You think any of the Spider-Mans are going to die there, or you think they're going to die before that? If anybody dies.
If anybody dies, it'll be before that, because that's what's going to drive Peter to go hard. That's what's going to happen.
You think both Spider-Man? Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't think about that. It might be two Spider-Man, but maybe both of them will die before.
I think Garfield's dead. Garfield's dead.
Portals and they just smash into each other and die.
I think Garfield has the least attachment to any fans. I think he's dead easy, and then they're gonna kill one of the other ones.
He was supposed to be making Facebook that he fucked up as Spider-Man. He put the wrong profile.
Yeah.
If Andrew dies, he says, "You guys can see your love now. Time to change mine." No, that's pretty. That's that'd be kind of fucked up. Because Gwen that'd be kind of dark.
I won't feel shit for that man.
I
mean, he did kill Gwen Stacy. It was his damn fault. Stupid ass Spider-Man.
I still have not watched that second Spider-Man.
Go watch it. I watched the first 5 minutes and turn that shit the fuck off.
Willem Dafoe is easy. Just put him under a green light and tell him to smile.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it was a perfect casting.
Gwen again somehow. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Gwen again somehow. Oh, she dies
Gwen's
again.
Gonna die again.
Oh.
Toby dies in the same place where Harry Osborn died.
Where did Harry die again?
No, because he died in that broken down building, right? Didn't he?
Wait, did Harry die? That movie sucks so much. I remember shit.
Yeah,
I really don't remember.
Okay, so the ending was Sandman goes, "I only did this for my daughter," and Toby goes, "I forgive you." And then Sandman goes away and he flies away because Sandman's a good guy at the end. And then what's his name is dying on the floor. Freaking Harry Osborn. He's like, "Peter, I see the light." And he dies.
Oh yeah, I think I do kind of remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, all right, guys. Well, let's get off of this. The last thing I want to talk about real quick. What is the greatest fight scene in a movie of all time?
Oh, that's so tough.
So let me put this on so we can refresh some memories here.
You have a list?
No, I don't have a list. I have a video that just plays fight scenes. So we're gonna do that.
I already have like a top 3 in my head.
So
just one.
All right, well, we're gonna play this.
It's hard.
Yeah, I would say that's classic.
That shit is great.
All right. So best. Let's say we'll end this with this, guys.
Oh wait! John Wick, the whole movie, all 3 movies.
Oh yeah,
all 3 John Wick.
Can't forget those.
Just
that's more shooting than fighting.
Yeah.
The shooting.
The last one has a lot more fighting.
A good fight. History of Violence when they break into his
yes.
bar.
History of Violence. That movie's so not talked about enough.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Watched it like 10 times. I could watch it again.
Oh, so good.
I'm trying to think. Was there something else? There was one other movie. Actually, anything Jackie Chan was in back in the day.
Anything Jackie Chan was
Rumble in the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx itself.
Lethal Weapon has some good fight scenes. I can't pick one out specifically, but Lethal Weapon had some good ones.
Oh, when Jet Li fucked up.
I still haven't seen that. I still have not seen that.
Jet Li fights
none of the Lethal Weapons.
What?
No,
you definitely saw the one.
No,
the Jet Li.
I never cared for buddy cop movies. I heard about the Jet Li one.
No, but Lethal Weapon is the buddy cop movie.
Yeah, it is.
That's the one everybody's trying to live up to.
Maybe
the Raid is the Raid.
Oh, the Raid.
That's
we saw that together.
Oh, the Raid. The Raid. The whole movie.
The first one, not the second one. The second one.
No, when the brothers, Tristan versed Lewis. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I'm looking at a list right now, and you guys might not like this, but I 100% agree with this because I love this fight scene.
What's the website, Ben?
It's on BuzzFeed. Star Wars: The Last Jedi with Rey and Kylo Ren against Snoke's guards.
Whoever wrote that should die.
I love that fight scene.
I did not like that shit.
I love it.
Is it the 24 fight scenes?
Yeah, 24. I just went through them.
Right, cool.
Some of these I don't even know. The end of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I didn't see that movie.
Brad Pitt
I didn't get to that part yet. I still didn't get to that part yet.
Oh my god,
the movie's so long.
It's a long movie, and it is an interesting watch. They have the Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers final battle, but that's a battle. That's not a fight.
It's a battle. It's not a fight.
Are you going from the bottom? Are you going the bottom to the top?
I already went. I went top to bottom. I'm just going back to the ones I didn't mention.
Okay. So Thor Ragnarok's number 2. What?
Yeah, on the bridge. I mean, that's a good fight scene. I don't know. I'm not saying it's memorable.
This is definitely
the only thing I remember from that is Bruce Banner falling on the bridge. That's what I remember.
this is not being racist or anything. That's definitely like some little white girl that made that list because like, it's the best movie I saw. Come on now. Like,
listen, The Princess Bride is on here, and she's not lying about that.
Oh my god,
Princess Bride on the Cliffs of Insanity.
Oh my god, this has to be. What's it called? 24 fight scenes so well choreographed. They deserve awards.
My Princess Bride shirt.
Black Panther. Woo! Oh yeah, Korea. That was good. That was good. Kill Bill, Volume 2.
Yeah, Kill Bill's got a bunch.
That was good.
The one with her and
Volume 1. Oh my god. With the samurai thing when she's chopping everybody up.
The Lord of the Rings deserves to be up here because I keep forgetting how great that scene was.
Like Ben said,
it's a battle scene though. It's great. It's my favorite battle scene. Maybe
they got Birds of Prey in here. Turn
I'm
the
done.
off, bro.
Nope,
Get rid
I'm
of
turning
it.
this off now.
I didn't see that one.
I'm done. Ben, you're canceled.
My eyes didn't let me. My eyes didn't let me see that one.
Make it.
You're canceled, Ben.
My eyes didn't let me see that on the list. That's hilarious.
You're canceled, Ben.
That was like PTSD blockout right there.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Damn, there was that's pretty much, I think that's it. Oh wait, no. Oh shit, guys, I forgot to talk about Obi-Wan. We could talk about it next time. Obi-Wan wrapped apparently, and Chris apparently the scenes with
you gotta go to bed?
I mean, no, we keep going. All right, so no, we're good.
It's 10 o'clock. I need dinner.
All right, so the Obi-Wan series wrapped. So that's good, right? And apparently the scenes with what's your boy's name that played Anakin?
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen is freaking phenomenal, they say. He said that between him and Obi-Wan. So, do you guys? I think I've talked about this to Ben before.
Now, I guess to be.
You think it's gonna be flashbacks?
What do you mean flashbacks?
Yeah, it's gotta be. Well,
or
is how they do it. I think they'll tell it in real time. It's gonna take place after Episode 3, before Rogue
One.
Rogue One, yeah.
So you think he's gonna be Vader?
Oh,
yeah,
definitely
gonna be Vader because it takes place after 3. They already said it.
Oh, they already said that? Okay.
Yeah, they said he's reprising his role as
Vader. So he's going to be actual Vader, but his voice.
They'll probably do the voice modulator.
That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be flashbacks, guys. I think it's going to be flashbacks. I think they're going to show him in Clone Wars with Obi-Wan. Like, they're going to do, like, flashback episodes. Because if Hayden Christensen is in there, he'll be probably in the Darth Vader thing with his helmet off and shit. Yeah. But then also, I think they're going to do flashbacks with them doing missions or something.
I don't want flashbacks, man.
They have to.
The animated series already has all that shit for you anyway.
But we never seen it in live action. Them on missions.
You did. You saw in the movies.
Not really, because they kind of just was like let me see. We saw them in the Clone Wars arena, right? Then the third movie we saw them fight Dooku, and that's it.
That was still Clone Wars.
Well, I'm saying we never seen them on missions, like actual like.
True.
We've never seen like a whole episode dedicated to them.
But they can't do flashbacks because both these niggas are 20 years older. It's not even going to make sense.
Yeah, it's not going to look right.
The de-aging technology is amazing.
Yeah, but not when you're fighting. It's going to be all morphed and it's not going to come out right.
I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I'm intrigued now that they've confirmed it's after Episode 3.
Yeah.
But did they say before episode 4 or?
It's gonna be episode before episode 4.
Yeah,
the whole thing. You're gonna see a young
and before Rogue One. Then
they casted young Leia and they cast a young Luke already. So
because Obi-Wan is still supposed to be middle aged, I think at this point. He's not supposed to be old yet, so.
And he's gonna be traveling. He's not gonna be on Tatooine the whole time.
Yeah.
Back and forth. So.
And hopefully this is not gonna be a stiff Darth Vader because he'll still be young.
Nah, it's 6 episodes.
What the fuck?
But they're gonna be hour and change.
I don't care. I want a nice 13 episode.
But you got to think about it, man. How much can you do?
A lot. You can do a lot with Star Wars. You know how many books?
How much money?
They better not. But I feel like they always say it's going to be an hour, and then it's not.
Nah, it's always like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
and 20 minutes of credits.
Oh, we have 47 minutes, so it's like an hour on television.
Yeah,
until
television.
I want a Game of Thrones hour.
Until Disney fails with Star Wars on the Disney Plus, I have nothing to say for the shows because Mandalorian. We were like, man, I wonder what that extra 2 minutes is. Oh, it's freaking Luke Skywalker coming in and kicking everybody's ass.
That was beautiful.
Amazing.
That was beautiful.
I mean, I hope we get a lot of Darth Vader shit. I hope we get a lot of him just slaughtering motherfuckers.
That's the plan. That's what they're saying.
And have Obi-Wan.
He's just got to be straight up like evil.
Yeah.
Just none of this.
Well, like it should show this transition from like
he
won't be as ruthless at first, but as time goes on, he'll become the Vader we know.
If I was a producer in this show, I would make Obi-Wan hold his lightsaber for at least 6 episodes. Let that be special when he pops that lightsaber. Let that be the special moment. Because I mean, once you pop it, it's kind of like, because how boring can it get?
I'm here for the Jedi fights every episode.
I want lightsabers.
The Mandalorian,
all the time,
bro.
baby.
Shut up,
the Mandalorian.
No.
That big ass fly in your house.
Lightsabers. Yo, you see this thing? Threatening me over here.
The Mandalorian, seeing that lightsaber pop at the end of the series, you were like, "Oh, never see a lightsaber in the series." Boom, she was amazing. That shit was.
Yeah, but that's a Mandalorian
Jedi show. Yeah, this is a Jedi show, man.
About 2 Jedis. I need lightsabers.
How many Jedis do you guys think is gonna be up in there? How many Jedis we're gonna see?
Because everybody else is dead.
I think they're gonna show other people.
They're gonna.
Maybe
I don't know. Everybody's in hiding.
Maybe Ahsoka, like she'll get like side.
Ahsoka doesn't know.
But it can't be. What's her name?
I don't think it's gonna be Ahsoka because she doesn't know that Vader is. She hasn't met Obi-Wan yet in Rebels.
They didn't meet.
No, she hasn't met him yet.
I saw a clip on YouTube where doesn't she fight Darth Vader in the animated series?
She fights Darth Vader in Rebels. Yes.
Yeah, she finds out. She finds out that he's.
And she senses. Yeah, so that's.
She never met Luke.
And that's like right before.
Well, we don't know she met Luke. Actually, let's be honest with you.
Yeah, we don't know she met, but that right before Rogue One. Rebels is right before Rogue One, so she might. But I'm trying to remember. In Rebels, she goes away after.
She gets into that mirror. They pulled her back in for that mirror universe. Remember, that's the next time we see her after that.
At the end,
because at the end we see her fighting Darth Vader. We think she dies, and then they just did that surprise episode where like Ezra saves her life because she does technically die, but
die in that pyramid thing.
And then he pulls her through before she dies.
Yes.
So that's exactly where she jumped. So she was so technically she didn't age because Ezra pulled her through that mirror.
Yeah, but that wasn't that. That was like what, a couple years.
I'm saying like. I don't know.
She could be. I know because that's the first time she met him too. That when she died, that was the first time she realized, oh fuck, this feels like Anakin.
Yeah. And then she did take out Darth Maul too, right? Darth Maul. So after Darth Maul, what happened? She escaped with the clone trooper, and yeah. So man, I wonder if we're gonna be able to see her.
I don't think so.
Because I don't think she knows Obi-Wan was alive at all.
She doesn't know about Luke.
Yeah.
Maybe Obi-Wan wouldn't have told her about him.
Well, because she's getting her own series now, right?
She's not a Jedi anymore.
Well, the series is going to be her trying to find Ezra, right? Her series.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Which they cast the dude from Aladdin. Yes. The guy from Aladdin's going to be Ezra.
Yes.
Okay. That's a good fit.
Yeah.
Ezra's the kid with the blue hair, right? And I've seen the promotions. No,
Ezra's he's the Jedi that we never.
Okay, so I don't know the fuck I'm talking about.
He kind of has like a blue stripe, but it's not really blue. It's kind of just like his
gel,
the reflection of his hair.
That's the main character in the
Rebels. Rebels season 1, yeah.
Okay.
Before this ends, who's winning? Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley.
I'm winning
Woodley now because I think he talked about his mama. So.
Gonna go water boy. He's gonna go water boy on him.
Yeah, go. Mom, talk about my mama. Mama said. All right. Well, that was a good little talk we had there, guys.
Yeah, that was.
It was fun. So ending things. Where do you see Spider-Man ending? How did you guys? What do you guys think? Ending done for real? Like really? What do you guys think? Ending to it.
I already told you, man. He's gonna have to die by fighting the Sinister Six.
And I think he's gonna go into the multiverse. And Ben thinks.
And you think that?
I have no idea. I like the Sinister Six option better though.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I know they're gonna lean into the multiverse a lot in this new phase, but they can't do like everything is gonna. Everybody's just gonna disappear.
Or he sacrifices himself.
Maybe.
Like Doctor Strange has to do some spell to fix everything, and because people are dying because their minds are all fucked up from the spell or something, and all the worlds are colliding. Spider-Man's like, I'm stopping me, jumps into this portal and gets crushed and explodes in the blood. I don't know. But
you are so
maybe he'll sacrifice himself. You know?
So many options.
I'm done. All right. Well, guys, thank you for coming into the podcast today.
Thank you for having us.
All right. And
I finally met the infamous Ben.
Yes. You and Ben are the same place. You guys are not the same person anymore. Kristen was like, they're the same person. They're never in the same place at the same time. So Ben, where people can find you? Anywhere on let us know on here.
Mostly I tweet on Twitter about Chelsea.
What's your Twitter account?
That's a good question. It is at Big Skillet.
Big Skillet. All right. And
mostly Justin, I just tweet about soccer though. So if you're not interested in soccer,
he has good takes.
You'll have a good following then.
Yes. There you go. Hopefully. And Justin, where people can find you again?
You know me, Just Be Gaming, the way it's spelled right here. Just look for me on YouTube. Watch my gameplay. I was live earlier. I rage quit and turned that shit off because my game was glitching. You'll see a lot of that. And just like and subscribe, please. I need more subscriptions.
All right. And you guys know me. It's just Chaz. You can follow me on my link tree. Has everything on there. Hopefully I can get Justin to get back on social media because he needs to get in there.
Fuck social media.
Getting back to his gaming, but at least a Twitter account. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. We appreciate you guys. And we will see you next time on episode 3.
Peace.
Later.
Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. And...
Bum, 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 bum.